Hello, everybody. It is Wednesday, 1 o'clock, and we have Mike on. He's got some special things to share with you and show you from the shop. So let's see how we can get this to work, and I am going to step aside.
Okay.
Hang on, Mike. Hang on just 1 second. I can see that looks great, but I got to get I am looking to turn the mic off, and I don't see it. I lost it. Okay, I'm going to mute it from my computer, see if that works. You go ahead and go.
You can mute it at the black box also. So if you go over to your black box, you can mute the mic there. Okay. Two things. I'm going to walk over here and I'm going to show you some new fabric and panel that just came in. And my name's not Sherry, so Mike, no, doing this is not the best. Here is the panel laying right there, and if you look at those 3 bolts of fabric, those are the complementary fabric that goes with it. And if you type in fractional forest, you'll get the panel and those 3 fabrics. You'll probably see a better picture than what I'm showing you. But it's a collection that Sherry got that's really nice. And then we got a couple bolts of Moda grunge fabric in. Okay. The other thing that I'm going to talk to you about is on Facebook, one of the customers got hacked, and it was traced back to Temu. Okay. And I've warned you guys about this before. It comes from China, and you got to be careful because they found that there's a lot of hacks coming from this, and the person traced it back, their bank traced it back, and that's where they got hacked. So whenever I say be careful on some of these financial things that you're clicking on in email, Facebook, etc., that's what's happening, guys. And it's nothing that we can do here to protect you. That's something you have to do to protect yourself. Not getting into unknown sites, okay? You get into some of these unknown sites, and it's not pretty. You just got to be very careful clicking on links that you don't know, going to sites that you don't know, because that's how people get hacked. And that's the easiest way to protect yourself, is to use known sites, known links, and not going to some of these parties that are hacking people. Okay, I've told you this before, but that's how you're going to protect yourself from unwanted access to your credit cards and your banks. That's just a word of warning. That's the best way to protect yourself. All right, Sherry, do you have any questions? That's all I'm going to talk about today. That's just a word of warning. That's the best way to protect yourself. All right, Sherry, do you have any questions? That's all I'm going to talk about today.
Nope, I don't see any questions. You are free to leave.
All right, I'm going to hang up.
All right, there. Whoops, there we have it, and I shouldn't have done that. There we go. All right, so he's off and running and doing whatever else it is that he needs to do. Well, let's see. All right. Yeah, it's guys, if it looks like it's too good to be true, chances are it is. And remember, you get what you pay for. Yeah, guys, let me just. Yeah, you get what you pay for. Things look like they're great deals, and maybe not so much. Yeah, I'd switch things. So I lost my other camera. Let's see. Oh, better, much better. Now I've got the camera I like to use. So you see the wall behind me? We have some really fun stuff. I finished Emmett's Cottage. You see that up on the wall. That's one of the Thomas Kincaids. That was stitched out panel by panel. It does take a lot of thread. 52 different colors, I think, in there. So it does take a lot of different colors. It was fun to do. They're panels. You sew them together. I kind of hang those up because that the one next to it, Dashing Through the Snow, you can still get that panel or get that piece. That was from 2016, one of the first ones I did after we purchased the shop. And it's stitched together, actually zigzagged instead of matched up. And then you use the bias tape. So it just kind of gives you two different ways. So that one has the bias tape, so it looks like you're looking through a window, and then all of the pieces around it are embroidered as well. So those, I have to tell you, I did them on multi-needle. The Dashing Through the Snow was done on a 6 needle. Emmett's Cottage is done on a 10 needle. You can do it with a single needle. You can. It's going to take time. And patience, but look, it's a piece of art. It's not just a little project. It is a big project and certainly worth the time. Then right underneath Emmett's Cottage, you see is Winter Greens. That is Hoop Sisters in the Hoop. We do have those at the shop. It comes with a design. You can make just the round one in the middle, or you can make round with the square. I like the square around it. I think it kind of makes the design pop. You can choose the colors that you want to use. I picked blueberries, not blueberries. You can do the little red berries, you could do gold, you could do whatever colors that you want. It's all embroidered except for the only applique is the leaves. I believe that's the leaves. And their background quilting is included. So it's all included. Then switch over to our little Christmas tree. I heard on the news the other day that they don't want to do Christmas till after New Year's. Not even going to, or after after Thanksgiving. Can't do Christmas till after Thanksgiving. Don't want to have anything to do with it. Well, I stopped and I thought about that a little bit. And I remember the challenge that I made after Christmas last year was to keep out one thing. So let me know, did you keep out one thing from Christmas? Because we can have Christmas all year round. And what is it? Post it in the comments. I kept out a tree, a little OESD, I should bring it in here, freestanding lace tree that a friend of mine gave me, and I've kept it out all year. So it's just kind of cool. But I want to draw your attention to the tree because I figured out what to do with all those nativity buddies, all those little nativity things. I put them on the tree now, and I didn't have to stuff them. You could take and put a little hook or, a little loop at the top if you wanted to. I cheated. I took and bent the branches and stuck them inside. But if you notice, I have all the different, ornaments that come from the latest Kimberbell. Put the star up on the top. And then all the little stuffies from the nativity. Also from our Deck the Palms, the ornaments, that you put with the zipper, the little zipper pouches are back there. Let's see, one of the jar toppers, there's a jar topper back there. I put it in one of the wooden hoops and made it into an ornament. And then all the little tags. I hung up all the little tags. It's a small tree. They're small projects. Put the lights on. Have a little bit of Christmas. So you'll be seeing that all throughout the season. So, for people that just go and decorate and start Christmas after, Thanksgiving, that's all well and good. I know a lot of you started early because you make your gifts, so we have to start early. And me, now, come January, the reps are already coming in to order fabric for next Christmas. I have to think a year ahead. So, all part of the planning. So, speaking of planning, I have a little surprise, a little special deal. All right, we have coming up, and I'm just working on the dates and working them on the calendar now. We have DDE, Dealer Digital Exclusives, for 2024. This is going to be the first project come January. Okay, you sign up. It's a subscription. You sign up. You're going to get the pillow, and the pillow is, I'm going to have to suck the air out of them to mail them, but it's a 12 inch? Yes, a 12-inch round pillow. And the fabric and stuff, the design comes in two sizes, 5x7, and I think the others, it's 8x12, I think. It's the same, I think it's the same two sizes that stuff came out this year. So this is the first project. Now the rest of these are not in any particular order because I've got them mixed up. We're going to be making the Paisley and Bloom belt bag. Okay, or you can just make the bag by itself, but you're going to get the bag, the blank, and the embellishments. There is an embellishment kit, and what I mean by embellishment kit is it comes with the embellishments, comes with the webbing and the buckles and welting and the stuff that you need. So that's going to be part of the kit. So some of these kits are really substantial. Other months, maybe not as much. So what we do is we add all the stuff up, figure out the cost for all 12 months, divide it, and that's how we, do the subscription. So that some months you get a lot, some months you get a little. It all balances out, believe me. There's a blank, a new blank. This is a tote bag, or not a tote bag. It is a canvas cinch backpack blank, 13 3/4 by 18. It has the little, straps and stuff on it. That's going to be included with the design. The design's going to come in two different sizes. Every month we're going to be doing something different. This project is, I think this one's going to be fun. I'm anxious to make it. Maybe I'll make and take. This canvas cinch sacks, I believe there'll be two of them in your kit so that you can make two. And then the tic-tac-toe. How fun is that? That's going to be all one of the month's projects. We've got a fun month project with a pin cushion. I think you can never have too many pin cushions. And it's fun. It's flowers, all yellowy and flowery. I'll get some fun fabrics, pull our fabrics for that. We're going to learn about how to do trapunto. This is on an 8x8 pillow, but we're going to be doing trapunto. If you've never done that before, you're going to. If you have, and this may be a new method for you to do it. Next year at some point, we're going to have a Christmas stocking, freestanding lace. There is some fabric involved, but it's freestanding lace. What a pretty gift for someone special. So we're going to be doing that. This one, I think this is February, because I think they've got it so that you're a month or so ahead. This is a fun little jar topper, but instead of being flat, look, his feet sticking up out of it. It would be a great place to add those coins. You can get those gold coins in the springtime. Well, you fill the jar full of gold coins. It says you're in luck, and fill it, or anything else. Green jelly beans with jelly bellies or something would work. But that's going to be a fun, if you're working, you set it on your desk, people will come over and it'll draw their attention. Let's see, we've got a hooped sampler, and this fits in an 8-inch hoop. And I'm finding hoops for us. I'm finding little wooden hoops so that we'll be able to, to put those in the kit as well. So that's going to be doing different project or different types of embroidery. You're going to have applique and chenille and fringe and piecing and red work, decorative stitches. So machine embroidery has my heart, and that'll be something fun to hang in our sewing studios. Remember, a sewing studio is any space you have. If it's your kitchen table, your dining room table, it's a closet, a space under the stairs, or an entire room, or a suite, or your whole house. It's still your studio. Just makes it sound classier. Let's see. And you've got to take a project on the go. Look at this one. We're going to make these little roll-up bags with all the little places to put stuff. They've got paintbrushes in there, but I can think of tons of things. You could make it big enough so you could put your scissors, you could put a ruler, you could put your sewing flip and turn tools. All those different things could fit in there when you're on the go, going to classes, since now we do have, some people have classes that they're going to. If you guys have comments, go ahead and type them in. I can see them. We're going to do a nice simple little project, bring back the snowman. Who doesn't like a snowman? This is a hot pad. So I don't know if they're going to have the hot pad stuff available, but I think I might be able to have some. I'm going to check into that to see if we can add that into your kit as well. The cookie taster mug rug. Yes, it's a mug rug, but it's also comes in the larger size, so it could be a little table mat. That I can just think of all kinds of ideas you could use that for. So, all right, so I've got those. Okay, here's the deal, guys. I need for you to sign up and commit if you want to. If you're interested in doing the full program, you can just do just the designs if you want. Okay, there's 12 plus a free design. You'll get a design each month. Okay, that's the least expensive. I think it runs you $10 a month. You get the design, and each month it goes into your account from Kimberbell. We load it up and they download it into your account so that you have it. In case you lose it, you can go back there. That is this design right here. So you sign up just for the design. You're going to get this one, not immediately, but when the program starts in 1st of January, you will get this design as your free bonus. Okay? So, but the best deal, of course, is the dealer exclusives with the class, because you get each month we do the class. Your designs will still be done the same way. The class is more, I forget what it is, and forget if if you're having it shipped. It is, both are subscriptions. This is a subscription. You sign up for the subscription and you get the design, comes down through, gets downloaded the 1st of the month from Kimberbell, of course, then and stays in your account, so you have it forever and ever, so you can make however many you want. Secondly, you get a fabric kit, and you get the embellishments that's needed for that. All you need is your stabilizer and thread. Whatever stabilizers and threads you want to use, that you supply it. The rest of that, yes, you have to. Yes, you need to sign up for the whole year subscription to receive the free bonus design. You sign up for the subscription, yes, you get the free design. I don't know if they'll put it out as just buying it by itself or not, but here's the deal. If you sign up and you want the classes, and we've got a group of you guys, sign up by the 1st of the month, December 1st, and we are going to include the embellishment kit for free. Okay, you're going to get that for free. So, and the design, if you're a full subscriber. If you're just want the design each month, you can do that, and then these will be for sale. I think they're $5. You'll be able to purchase it. Okay, it doesn't get any better than that, but because we're trying to get commitments, because you see all the extra pieces, all the extra embellishments that are included this year. I have to order them to have them so that we can get them to you guys with your fabric kits. Fair enough? So, sign up by the 1st of December, commit to the subscription, and you will get this it'll be the first of the year with that first subscription we'll send out. You'll get your design and your embellishment kit. Just a little incentive. If you're not sure if you want to do it, that's okay. You can sign up later. You can sign up throughout the year, but you'll be put in, at that point. And with our subscriptions, you can quit. If you decide you don't want to do it, you can quit. But once you cancel subscription, you can't come back. Sorry. That's just the way. That's just the rule. That's just the way it is. So sign up. Yes, we do have fun, and I always try to give you a little something extra during the classes. The more people that are there, the classes are recorded, so if you can't be there during the class, it runs 2 hours. We always have a little show and tell, or always, if somebody reminds me, we do a little show and tell and other things. We've got camaraderie and class people all across the country. You can always ask me questions about any and everything pretty much, and if I can answer it, I certainly will. The classes, I'm getting them on the calendar. They'll be on the calendar just so you can see what day. Okay, the subscription, you sign up for the subscription, you automatically get all the things that I said, and you'll get the notices. The classes, we do Zoom so that we can record it, and afterwards we send you the recording. All we ask is that you don't share it with anyone else because you're paying for it. You download it right away from Dropbox. You have to have a Dropbox account with an email and password. Make sure you remember that. But you don't watch it on Dropbox because they cut you off after an hour, and don't save it on Dropbox because they're going to charge you for the space. Just do the free download, direct download, download it on your computer, and you've got it for whenever you want to do it. Okay? So I think that I hope that answers all of those questions. So we've got that going on, and it is fun, Colleen. Yes, we have a great time. We try to make it as easy as possible, but I just ask because, as most of you know, I get the fabric and I cut the kits. Right now, I'm working on the first of I'm working on December's, getting ready to start next year's the subscriptions, but I need to know. So in order to get everything out timely, that's why we ask for you to commit. So we're going to give you that little bonus to go along with it. The next up that we have, of course, is the Kimberbell mini quilts. That is a subscription. We have that set up. We've got the first 6 months, and then we'll do the next 6 months. If you have ordered the mini quilt book, you need that for the class, and you need it for the designs. The embellishments are optional, but the embellishments are going to have all those extra things like knit fabric for the snowman hats and all the other little things that you need or should have. You don't have to have it. That's not required. Those are on their way. I think they're being shipped today, so we should have them next week. As soon as they come in, we'll get them out to everybody. Okay, so I know that was one of the pre-orders. The other notice I got, the pillows and I think those embellishment kits. Yeah, so they are doing the auto ship on that. If I need more, I'll get more of them. Let me see. What else? Next up, yes. This is our first big event with Kimberbell for January. I don't even have it put together yet, but this is the Easter tier tray. Okay. And they have the cutest designs. I think it shows, this is the Easter tier tray. If you've done Christmas before, it's similar to that. This tray is much nicer, much heavier, and larger. I checked. I think it's even bigger, but I know it's much heavier. And this, we're going to be making the projects to go on the tier tray. We're going to be doing it January. First 2 days it's available is January. What do we have? It's going to be January 10th and 11th. It's a 2-day event, so you make lots of little things. It will be recorded. I know it's work days. If you're working, don't worry. We record everything so we can send it out to you. And I think, does it show me the picture of the bonus designs? Sometimes they do and sometimes they don't. But the bonus designs were really super cute. I've got to make those up too. I don't think they put it in here. Nope, it's not in here. If you want to do this, like I said, it's coming fast, and we know Christmas is coming and all the shipping coming in and getting out. It's going to be January 10th and 11th. The sooner you can sign up for it, the better, because we want to make sure that we get everything out to you in time for the class. We don't like things to be late or lost, and we know the post office. They already lost one project this month. So the sooner you can get signed up for that, the better, so that we make sure we get them here and we turn around and get them out to everybody, okay? Because we will be closed down between Christmas and New Year's because nobody wants to come in and shop anyway. The store will be. You can still contact us through emails and Facebook and, you know, that kind of stuff. So, yes, Colleen, you do have to sign up for that one because we have to ship it all the way to California. So we always have to allow extra time for that. Let me see. Hoop Sisters starting next week. Navigator starts today. But if you've missed and you see the project and you want to do the Navigator, we can still get you hooked up. We have the new Hoop Sisters. I don't think I have this one on the calendar yet, but we do have it available. It starts in January, the Hoop Sisters Navigator. So, and these are all great things for Christmas gifts. The Navigator, let me think here a second, is exclusive to shops only this next year. So you cannot get this directly from Hoop Sisters till after the end of 2024. They give it out to the shops first for the entire year. All right, I have a survey question. We'll talk more about that. I have a survey question. Looking for things for next year. I do have OESD has a monthly program. 2, 4, 6, I think there's 7 things. 7 classes. This could be 7 little mini classes with OESD. So if you think you would like to do something different in addition to, or you're tired of doing Kimberbell and you want to do some different things, we now have OESD available and Hoop Sisters. So let me know. I love Hoop Sisters. I love OESD. Just put it in there in the comments so that I know. Let's see. I'm running long today, but since I missed yesterday, I wanted to talk to you a little bit about Thread, because I know there's been a little confusion on projects. And you know, I kind of take it for granted because I've learned so much about the threads and what sizes and what they are, and it took time for me to learn it, so I certainly can't expect everybody else to. You know, you go into, I keep mine kind of sorted out, but you go into your stash of thread and you pull a color. Well, this is the right color. I need that for this project. I can use it. And then you realize maybe not. Okay, so just to give you an idea of the threads and stuff that we carry. Good, keep the comments coming, everybody. And I'm not asking you to get tired of anything, but either adding on or sometimes different. You know, some people like big projects, so we're doing some big projects. Some people like sewing projects. We try to mix those in. And some people like little quick ones. So trying to have a little bit different things for everybody. So that's what I'm working on. Haven't got all my OESD stuff lined up because I was busy doing those designs. So yeah, keep those comments coming. I appreciate it because that's what helps me know what we're going to be doing. So thread comes in different weight. So just as a reminder, the lower the number, okay, the lower the number, the thicker the thread. your smallest numbers, let's see, you might even go less than that, like a 4, 6, 10. Those 6 I think is like a 6-ply. That's your heaviest thread that you like embroidery floss. Okay, so embroidery floss. We carry Decora 12 weight, and we use that a lot for extra embellishing, like on our sergers when we want to do some rolled edges or some heavy duty stuff on sergers. That would be like your 12 or your 10s. Sometimes you can even use yarn type of stuff in your serger. So make sure you look on your thread. On the top it's going to give you a number. It's going to say NO for a number, or just as, let's see, let me grab something here. Yeah, if you look at the top, this is a Madeira, one of our, and we do carry Madeira too. This is one of the threads, the tops on it. I don't know if this one does. This one, let me just grab in a couple threads. So just to show you, when any thread that you have, look on the top and see the number. And this says, it's got a color number. It might have a lot number. It has an NO number. That means it's a number 40 weight. Generally speaking, number 40 weight is what you use for your embroidery. And also you can see it's a shinier. You can sew with it. It's nice and sturdy. You can, a nice good thread you can sew with. But generally speaking, your embroidery threads are a 40 weight. Okay? And your bobbin thread, a 60 weight. Now when you mix, and a lot of us use those pre-wound bobbins, use a 40 weight on the top and the 60 on the bottom. Let me see if I can show this to you. Yes, this is generally what you'll get on the back. Your top thread, because this is green and red on the top and white on the back, will pull around. And that's so that it keeps, so you don't have white thread showing on the top. If you have the same size thread in the top and bottom, you're going to have the best even stitch. But on embroidery, we've got the 40 weight in the bottom and the 60 on the top. Now there is embroidery done in 60 weight. That's the fine weight. That's what we use a lot of time for our the letters, for lettering, because it does real nice fine lettering. We carry 60 weight Flawless with R&K Embellish. It's their Flawless thread, and we carry them in, you can see all these colors back here on the wall. We carry it in all those colors. It works great when you need a top and bottom color thread on your freestanding lace. It does beautiful freestanding lace top and bottom because it does the finer threads. So that's a 60 weight. This is, and here you can see on the top, this is one of our glide threads, and it's got the lot color number. This is just a larger spool, and it says number 40, so that's a 40 weight thread. And oh, by the way, your dime, if you love the dime, not the dime, the glide threads, and you buy it from us and you've got certain colors that you use a lot of, let me know, because you can have it in this size, you can have it in this size. I just have to order it. We just don't stock everything in the larger one. Number 5 yeah, I can't help you with this, is with our that one. Let me see what else. Then we also carry Quilter Select quilting threads. Those are the ones you see on the wall. Whoops, if I point over here, those are the quilting threads. Those come in 60 and 80. So 80 is really fine, but does a beautiful job on your piecing. So does 60. I use 60 and 80 sometimes on, well, a lot of times on my piecing. You want a real fine stitch. You're trying to get that perfect 1/4 inch, and sometimes that thread takes up just that little bit of space. So you really don't want to mix your 60 and 80 weight threads on your embroidery on the top. You could, but just, 40 weight thread's going to fill your design in. If you use a thinner thread, what happens when you go round and round? It takes more to fill it in. So actually, R&K Embellish, the designs that we have from them, from Hope Yoder, on the design CDs, most of them give you a design digitized for 60 weight and 40 weight. So that's really cool. So that's something different. It gives you a different design file. So they digitize it for the thinner threads. Let me see. What else? And of course you have your serger thread, which is 2-ply, that does the work for the serger. I've used some of that for quilting before. I've used the Kingstar Metallic for quilting. I've used Glide. I use Glide a lot. So that's just kind of an overview. If you've got specific questions, I'd be happy to answer them. Of course, R&K Embellish has their matte finish, which is a flat, like a ceramic coated, a flat finish thread, which does beautiful. But sometimes it throws off extra lint in your, into your machine, but it does a beautiful job. We do have some 100% cotton, but you don't have to use 100% cotton in your piecing and quilting, unless you're a purist, and then you're probably hand stitching and hand binding your quilt. You can mix those other things. So that was a lot, but I did want to share that about the quilting, about your thread, so we can help you with that from the companies that I order from, if there's a different size or something different. Then there's also that good old invisible thread. I'll show you that. Oh, when do we use that one? Here they are. Invisible. I like invisible thread. The only time you would never use invisible thread, and I have quilted with it before, is don't quilt on baby projects or baby quilts, because if you've got a little loop in there that you don't see and baby finds it, they can get it wrapped around their finger. So don't do that. But it comes in clear and smoke. Smoke for your darker colors, clear for your lighter colors. And we do that sometimes, like Emmett's Cottage. I used it in the seams to quilt my layers together because I don't want it to show. So I actually used both. I used the gray for all the colored, and when I got up to the top where it's the cream color, I quilted that part with the clear. And Linda, that's perfect. And there's not, I just say that, being a purist when it comes to your quilting, absolutely, there's nothing wrong with that. But I just give everybody else, yeah, Deborah, I'm not sure what invisible thread you got, and I have thrown it out too. But I know the ones that we carry, the R&K Embellish, and this one, my label fell off, but this came from the shop too. There is a difference. There is a difference in thread qualities and your machines. So there's certain ones that your machine may not like at all. There's also, I was taught way back when in the quilting by a lady, a German lady, who was very, very conservative. And what she told me about thread was, you buy the best you can afford to buy. Okay? The better the thread, the better the project. Don't buy that cheap 10 for $1 crap from the box store, because it's scraped up off the floor, put together, and you want lint in your machine. Yeah, it throws off so much lint, you are not going to be happy. And it breaks, and your seams fall apart. So you just buy the best that you can afford to buy. And thread is one of the least expensive parts of your project. Okay, the spool of thread goes a long way, and it's the least a part. Even whenever you cut your thread and you pull it from the top down, you pull it out from the needle, and always pull it from the bottom. Never grab it at the top and pull it thinking you're saving money. You're losing about this much. That's nothing compared to pulling it to the back, getting the lint in, and having to have service. Okay, does anybody have questions? I think I've gone over, and you know, Deborah on invisible thread. If you have good quality, and you should not have to adjust tensions, but you know that's a whole other thing. You know, maybe we could help you with that or talk to you about it. Depends on your machine and everything else. Now, I will tell you that sometimes with invisible, you have to thread your needle threader itself because it stretches it or pulls it, and it doesn't always work in your needle threader on your machines. Needles smaller than 7511 thread themselves with any of your thread. You can, if you're using a smaller than a 7511 needle, your needle threader, you can bend it. So that is all the hints and tidbits that I've got. If you've got any questions, let me know, but continue to tell me. Oh, somebody asked the Stitch Party. These are just our different projects. Whoops, I just dropped it on the floor. Let me see if we've got a picture to show you. Nope, that's instruction. I've got a better picture, but this one's really kind of small. There's a little tray, there's a pillow, there's there's a scarf. They're just all different little projects. There's 7 different ones. So this is something new. I would try the R&K. I have not had any problems. I'll tell you, my favorite off type of threads is R&K for the invisible. Is that Quilter Select? See, my label's off the bottom because this one's made in the USA. I get some of it from Glide. I have good luck with that. I will tell you, sulky threads do not seem to last. I've had sulky, and I've got some older that I've had, and if it breaks once, okay, breaks twice, the third time, and it just goes in the trash can. So some threads hold up. I've got other threads I've had for a long time, and I don't have any problems with. It's, you know, just depends on the threads. But yeah, I would try one of those and see if that works better for you. Okay, guys, go sew something. Today is, what day are we? I lost yesterday. I lost the day altogether. I kept waking up thinking it was Friday, but I know it's not. Today's Wednesday. Tomorrow, Thursday. Oh, okay. Friday, table. We have our new table runner. Yep, table runner class, not new. And I'm getting those subscriptions in there for you. So be on the watch later today, just for the dates. The subscriptions are out there. And please, if you want the free kit, get signed up. And that goes with the whole, you know, you get that if you do the full subscription. If you just do the design, which is fine. Some people, that's all they want. You get the subscription. You get it each month for the design. You'll get, you can purchase the kit. Okay, I will see you tomorrow. I'll pop in. I will pop in tomorrow.